Embrace and face the fact the community is growing. We've come together as one entity to set up your abode. The zombies have returned with open arms. We welcome home.
What's up guys, this is Vegas and it's a Monday, so welcome to commentary time, and today we're going to be doing Would You Rather. Now let's get straight into the questions. Would you rather be in jail for a year or live in complete isolation in the mountains for a year? Okay, let's evaluate being in jail for a year. Now, being in jail for a year, there may be very dire repercussions. For example, the place we have to stay, it may be all gritty, it may all be decaying, it may smell horrible, and it may look horrible, and it may be very uncomfortable to sleep. And also, there's a chance that you could get raped inside prison. Now I know this is some kind of cliche prison joke a lot of people like to make, but it does actually happen. So there's a chance of you could get raped in prison, and of course you're in there with other criminals, so you might have a chance of getting beat up, stabbed, or anything like this. Now by living in complete isolation in the mountains for a year, I'm guessing that it means that you'd be on the mountains, you'd have to hunt for yourself, and you'd have to, well, really live in complete isolation away from the rest of the world. Now I think that I may be able to do that. I'd probably get used to it, and it wouldn't be as bad as being in jail. I know that freedom is being taken away from you either way, but I'd rather live in complete isolations in the mountains. So, next question. Would you rather have Morgan Freeman narrate over your life, or have Chuck Norris narrate over your life? Now Chuck Norris, he's an internet badass. He's one of the most famous guys on the internet, indefinitely. He is probably going to be a very good choice for some people. He's very cool. He's very badass in some people's senses, and it'd just be nice to have him narrate over your life. But the one thing, the one money maker in this situation which would completely blow him out of the water, is his voice. He does not have a unique voice. He has a typical Texas voice like many other people. And I want a voice that's going to be unique and one in a million. And that's where we get onto Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman just has this voice that can make you feel calm. For example, he could say to you that he's going to slaughter your family with a butter knife. I actually got that from a meme, by the way. He said that he could slaughter your family with a butter knife and you'll still stay calm. That's the sort of voice that he's got. It would just be cool to wake up one morning and like, Ross smacks his alarm clock, and he walks downstairs to make himself some cereal. I mean, I don't sound exactly like him, but his voice is just very interesting. Very cool, and it'll be very comfortable and nice to have him narrate over your life instead of Chuck Norris. So that's my answer to that. Next question. Would you rather have a lisp or have a lazy eye? Now I think you know my fucking answer. Now having a lazy eye, what does it do? It gives you a lazy eye. Your eye's dislocated in a sense. I don't know if it affects your vision, but your eye's just gone off to a different place. It's just roaming around freely around your eyes, so you can't really say it's lazy, can you? But with a lisp, I could not stand having a lisp. Of course it would stop my commentary, but it would also affect the way I speak, and it would affect the way I speak to people. I just could not stand having a lisp. I know people have lisps, and it doesn't sound good, honestly. I don't say it to them, but still, it doesn't sound good. So I would rather have the lazy eye. Like for example, Chris Katera has a lazy eye, and he's doing YouTube and he's pretty good at commentating. But having a lisp, that would ruin my whole kind of foundation of commentaries, and it would just ruin the whole game for me. So I'm picking the lazy eye. Mainly because having a lazy eye doesn't affect your voice, and it doesn't affect anything to do with the YouTube game, and really in life. People may look at you and think your lazy eye is unattractive, but who the fuck cares? So thanks for watching guys. This has been Vegas, and tomorrow we're going to have a Let's Play, one of the first Let's Plays I've actually uploaded in a while, and then a commentary for the next day, and then a nice little Let's Play. So thanks for watching guys, this has been Vegas, leave a rating, and if you liked my content, subscribe to me. As always, this is Vegas, checking out.